you going? My name's Jeremy, and I just wanted to touch on a few of the reasons, I suppose, that we think that you might want to work with us as compared to another web design business. Now, certainly we're not the most flashy, and if you're expecting big conference rooms and things like that, then that's not what we do. We are happy to come out and see you. So if myself or one of the crew can come visit you at your office, so that we can find out, what's your workplace like, and what kind of business do you have, what your products are like, what the quality of your work is, and it's certainly a part of the what I enjoy, which is going and meeting people and finding out what they do, and so we're quite happy for you to come and visit us at our office in Walls End. But equally, we'd love to come and see you in your workplace and just get to know you a bit as well. And happy to do that without any kind of financial commitment. So if you just want us to come and catch up and see if that we get along well, then I'm happy to do that. From a more technical point of view, one of the things that I have always felt quite strongly about is that we don't lock our clients into a proprietary system unnecessarily, and certainly not without their knowledge. So we don't have a kind of in-house website system that no one else has access to, and typically the websites that we build are either in WordPress or Joomla, or they might be programmed from scratch in a PHP framework like CodeIgniter. And that's probably something that a lot of web design companies do, but basically that's a standard policy for us. We don't want to set you up with something you can't get out of. And I know we do get people who are sort of trapped with their current provider, and for them to move, we have to build their website again, which is can be, depending on the website, could be expensive. One exception, I suppose, would be if we've got a shopping cart set up using the BigCommerce system, but it's not really our software, and people are aware that they're using BigCommerce if we do use that for their shopping cart. So that's a kind of technical thing, I suppose. We do use basically the most popular programming and software language available on the internet. So PHP and MySQL are certainly the dominant platforms at the moment for website development, and probably, I don't know, you could visit 100 websites and 99 of them will be built with PHP, and so it's not difficult if you did want to take your website to another developer or another hosting company. You shouldn't have any huge challenge in terms of getting someone to look after that for you and make changes to it and that kind of thing. We do try and provide a bundled approach. So with your agreement, of course, we will give you a single invoice every a month or every 6 months or every year that covers your running costs of your website. So our preference certainly is that we manage the website hosting, so that's storing your website on the internet, and that we look after your domain name registration and the updates for your website if there's security patches or new features come out that are part of WordPress or Joomla or whatever shopping cart we're using. And we manage the backups, usually to the Amazon cloud storage, and provide a local support for you as well. So if you do have a problem with your email setup, or you've got a new iPhone and you forget how to configure it, or maybe you've lost your password, or you forget what the page is to make changes to something on the website, then that's what we're here for. Of course, we do have a limited number of staff, and so we don't have a call centre, but we're usually able to get back to you pretty quickly, and most things, within that day or within the morning or something like that. So I'm sure these are not things that no other web design company would be able to give you, but when I see the kinds of experiences that our clients have had when they're with other providers, these are some of the differences which I think are important and things that are attractive to them. And we don't charge hideously for our hosting and domain names, and I'll make no secret, we're not the cheapest, certainly not the most expensive. We do provide excellent value for money, I believe. And certainly because we do have a local presence, we've got full-time staff here in Newcastle that will pick up the phone and answer your call, and sometimes the phones do get busy, but we're here and we will get back to you as promptly as we can. And we do like to take a hands-on approach, so we don't really have like a sales team that goes out and meets with people and you go, okay, let's sign you up for a website, boom, 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 and then off it goes to the technical people. Now, of course, I don't know all the programming and don't have all the abilities to do everything from scratch myself, and that's why we have a great team. So, yeah, you might first talk to me or Jody or one of the other guys, or even our admin person. So, but you may move on then to working with one of our developers who, they're much better at PHP programming and things like that. So, we try and fit the person who's most appropriate to your project. And if we need to call in some outside expertise, maybe if there's something we haven't done a lot of, or if we know there's a piece of software or a module or a provider of a certain service or expertise in a certain system, then I don't have a hesitation in bringing them in or purchasing their license or whatever we need to do to make that happen. And if we can save you money by using an existing system that fits the purpose very neatly, then why not do that? There's no prizes for spending all your money and doing everything from scratch. And so I like to think that we take a reasonably business approach to setting up your website, whether it's a custom built system or something quite basic. And so, yeah, look, there are a few of the things that I think people like about working with us, and we are a quite friendly bunch, reasonably young, a little bit nerdy, but not so much that we can't speak to you. And look, we're certainly happy to have a call from you, so feel free to give us a ring or pop an email, and we're happy to get something going with you. So we certainly can rescue your website from somewhere else, and we're more than happy to start from scratch as well. Thank you very much. If you do have any questions, please give us a call. My name is Jeremy.